la la la, ma fumbe la la la, ma fumbe la 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 la, ma fumbe la 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 la, ma fumbe la la la, ma fumbe la la la, ma fumbe la 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 la.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
All right, here we go. USA, USA, and you're watching the MC Too Tall Show. Check it out, homies. I still see some Knicks celebration footage in my feed. I'm a Knicks fan myself, but I gotta say, some of you fair weather fools out there that are busting things up in celebration of the Knicks win, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You're acting like fucking animals. You're acting uncivilized and uncouth, and you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Other than that, go Knicks, go Knicks. And I'm glad Dolan accepted the invite to the White House. And I hope to be seeing every Knicks superstar there, and they don't say some stupid thing alluding to Donald Trump somehow doing something wrong to the country. That would be stupid. That would make me that would piss me off and make me not watch basketball for a long time. But other than that, you know what's also in my feed a lot? A lot of the Juneteenth stuff. And a lot of people are so pissed off about Juneteenth. You have some people saying, yes, this is the day we conquered the white man. That's wrong. And you have some people say, oh, that's them colored people's holiday. That's wrong. Juneteenth is a day worth celebrating because it's a day that Republicans marched into Texas to tell black slaves that were owned by Democrats they are no longer slaves and haven't been slaves for 2 years. Because those 2 years prior, a Republican president signed the Emancipation Proclamation making all slaves forever free. And that's something you scallywags out there need to comprehend. That Juneteenth is real, but you need to thank a Republican for it. Thank any random Republican alive today for that. Of course, anybody having to do with the Emancipation Proclamation is now dead. So you got to do the next best thing and thank a living Republican for that. Okay? Because this is about unity, which the Democrats do not like. The Democrats don't like unity. The Democrats don't like freedom. They don't like cleanliness. They don't like civility. They don't like sanity. The Democrats are pure evil. Oh, how could you say that about the Democrats? It's only the loon wing or the radical wing. You go anywhere left of center, you're already off base. You're way off base. And you need to be stopped at all costs. People think Chuck Schumer's a moderate. He's going to vote according to the radical wing of his movement, because the whole thing is a radical wing now. They are not the party of sanity. They are certainly not the party of cleanliness or sanitary conditions. Assemblyman Bill Colton is a slob, allowing the parks and the front area of his own office look like a pigsty. You ought to be ashamed of himself. He's a slob. And I'm casting my vote for John Riccatoni. And he's going to be a very good assemblyman for District 47 of the State Assembly of New York. I'm also casting my vote to re-elect Steve Chan. It's very important that you know these things. This is the guy to re-elect, because there's some guy posing as a doctor running against him now, trying to bribe people with free pens. New York Knicks colors at that. Go figure, my person. I'm also going to cast my vote to re-elect Nicole Maliotakis. She's doing a fine job as my congresswoman. I'm proud to call that woman my congresswoman. And for governor, Huckster Hochul's gotta go. I'm going with Bruce Blakeman on that because the record speaks for itself. He's done a much better job as Nassau County executive than Huckster Hochul has done as the governor of the state of New York. For one thing, I know for sure Bruce Blakeman wouldn't have Chinese spies working for him. Okay? I know Bruce Blakeman wouldn't stand there idly by while a woman gets burned to death on a subway train. Okay? So there are these things to think about. And I know Juneteenth is something to recognize, but it's something to credit the Republicans for. So please, thank a Republican every Juneteenth. Respect God, watch out for the Illuminati, like, follow, share, comment, subscribe, stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, MC Too Tall. Now don't be gross.